Prosthetics. What do they have to do with the neuron? The neuron is a type of cell in your body that transfers signals. And in order for you to be able to control these prosthetic limbs, you need to be able to send signals to them. So these prosthetics, like the fake hand, would need to communicate with your neurons. So that when you would activate the neurons that would normally move your missing hand, the robot would sense that and move accordingly. Besides that, the neuron's very important in feeling. Every time you feel something, pressure, hot, cold, pain, itch, those are all neurons that are helping you feel. They're also what makes up your brain, so they help you with your thought and your memory. So they're basically one of the most important cells in your entire body because they occur everywhere. What does a neuron look like? This first part we're going to call the head of the neuron. It has these octopus tentacle-like things. They're called dendrites. But more importantly, what they do, they receive signals. So they receive chemical signals from other neurons. And they kind of form long chains like this. So this neuron will send chemical messengers, which are basically just like little chemicals. So these are your messengers. And they carry the signals into this neuron. So this is kind of where we're receiving the signal here in the neuron. Also, what's very important in the head is this part. This part's called the nucleus. It contains DNA. Now, DNA is like the blueprints for your entire body. So what's in here, the DNA, tells the neuron what kind of neuron it is. It tells you if it's a brain neuron, a feeling neuron, different types of neurons. And so basically this will tell it how to form itself and how to shape itself and how long it needs to be and all kinds of things like that. Now we're going to talk about this part, and I'm calling this the tail because it kind of looks like a tail. And what happens is once we receive these chemical signals up here, it creates an electrical signal. So it sends electricity down here. And this signal travels to the foot where the next important thing happens. Now at the foot, we have a special section, which I've already described here. This section right here, where the two neurons meet, it's called a synapse. And the synapse is important because that's where we have interaction between two different neurons and where chemical and electrical signals get converted into one another. If we focus up on the synapse, we'd have something that looks like this, where we have two neurons coming together and a bunch of little chemicals going down into this other neuron. And that's how signals get sent in your body.